Welcome back to USA Car Reviews, the place where we dive into the latest cars hitting the market and give you the full breakdown on design, performance, and everything in between. Today we're talking about a car that carries a legacy like few others. It's instantly recognizable, it's iconic, and it's making a return in a brand new form. This is the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle. The Beetle is more than just a car. For decades, it's been a cultural symbol, representing fun, freedom, and simplicity. From its early days as the people's car to the beloved classic of the 60s and 70s, and even through its retro-inspired revivals in the late 90s and 2000s, the Beetle has always stood for individuality. Now, Volkswagen is taking that legacy into the future with a design that combines nostalgia with modern innovation. Right away, when you look at the 2026 Beetle, you can tell that Volkswagen wanted to pay tribute to its roots while also pushing the design into a futuristic direction. The rounded silhouette is still there, with that familiar curved roofline and short overhangs, but everything feels sharper, cleaner, and more aerodynamic. The front end features sleek LED headlights that almost mimic the original round lamps but with a modern twist. The VW badge is illuminated, sitting proudly at the center of a smooth grille-less nose, something we're seeing more often as the industry shifts toward electrification. And yes, the big news is that the new Beetle is fully electric. Volkswagen has confirmed that this latest version sits on their MEB electric platform, the same architecture that underpins cars like the ID.4 and ID. Buzz. That means we're looking at a compact EV with the charm of the Beetle name and the technology of Volkswagen's cutting-edge lineup. In terms of size, the Beetle still fits squarely into the compact car category, making it perfect for urban driving and maneuverability. However, thanks to the EV platform, interior space has grown compared to the older gasoline versions. With the batteries stored flat beneath the floor, passengers get more legroom and cargo capacity than ever before. The rear seats are actually usable now, which is something previous Beetle owners know wasn't always the case. Inside, Volkswagen has gone for a blend of playful design cues and futuristic minimalism. You'll notice touches like body-colored panels across the dashboard, a nod to earlier Beetles, but combined with a large central touchscreen, digital driver's display, and voice command features. The cabin feels modern, airy, and even a little whimsical, which is exactly what a Beetle should be. Let's talk performance. The base version of the 2026 Beetle is expected to come with a single-motor rear-wheel drive setup, delivering around 210 horsepower. That might not sound like much compared to performance cars, but remember, this is about fun driving, not raw speed. And with instant electric torque, the Beetle feels zippy around town and confident on the highway. For those who want a bit more excitement, Volkswagen is planning a dual-motor all-wheel drive variant pushing closer to 300 horsepower. That version should easily compete with other sporty compact EVs. Range is always a big question with electric cars, and Volkswagen is aiming to hit a sweet spot with the Beetle. Depending on the battery pack you choose, you can expect anywhere between 250 and 300 miles of range on a full charge. Fast charging capability will allow you to go from 10 to 80% in around 30 minutes at a DC fast charger, which means road trips are definitely possible. Now, you might be wondering about price. Volkswagen has hinted that the Beetle will be positioned slightly above the ID.3 in Europe but still below the ID.4. For the US market, that likely means a starting price in the low to mid $30,000 range. That's competitive for a stylish electric compact and definitely in line with the Beetle's history of being an affordable car for the masses. One thing I love about this new model is how Volkswagen is trying to capture the spirit of the Beetle. This car was never about being the fastest, the most luxurious, or the most high-tech. It was always about personality, and the 2026 Beetle has plenty of it. Whether it's the retro-inspired color options, the customizable interiors, or the playful driving dynamics, this feels like a car designed to make you smile. Of course, we can't ignore the competition. The electric compact market is getting crowded with options like the Mini Electric, the Fiat 500e, and even Tesla's rumored entry-level model. But the Beetle has one advantage that none of those cars can match: history. People buy Beetles not just because they need a car, but because they want a Beetle. And now, with zero emissions and modern features, it has a chance to capture a whole new generation of drivers. So, should you buy one? Well, if you're someone who values individuality, if you want an EV that isn't just another anonymous crossover, and if you like the idea of owning a piece of automotive history reimagined for the future, the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle deserves to be on your shortlist. This car manages to do what so many revivals fail to accomplish. It respects the past while looking firmly ahead. It feels like the Beetle we've always known, but it's also fresh, exciting, and ready for the electric era. That's going to wrap up today's review of the 2026 Volkswagen Beetle. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Volkswagen nailed the redesign, or should they have left the Beetle in the past? And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us here at USA Car Reviews for more deep dives into the cars shaping the future of driving. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.